We are live again. We're just having so much fun playing around with all these live streams. So right now, what we thought is we would do a little intro to our guest readers, and that is Stewart with his rune stones, and he's going to talk a little bit about that.
Okay, so I've been reading runestones for about 15 years now, and runestones are a form of divination that uses either stones or dice. They are Nordic and Gaelic in origin, and they tap more into the energies of nature rather than the energies itself. So there have been times before where I have done readings for people where it's associated more with someone who's not them, but someone who's important in their life, and told details about an event that'll happen to them. But it's a very interesting form of divination that is not really common to see people do, and it does take a fair bit of skill and practice, but it's just something that,
So basically, you can answer the questions regarding my future.
yes.
You have a couple different ways you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to talk about that?
I have two methods of runestone readings that I currently offer. I offer full cast. I currently use dice for my readings, and with a full cast reading, I will cast the dice, and then depending on how they land, in what way they land in association with other runes, or what location they land, we'll give them different meanings, different associations, and then it's up for how I can interpret it for you. And I also offer what is known as a picking.
There's your answer, Judy.
A picking reading is more orientated for a specific question, and I will shake the dice case that I have, and then pick out between 4 to 5 runes at random, and then depending on how they are picked and in what order they are picked in, we'll give a different answer for the question.
All right. Well, thank you, Stuart. That's really interesting. Now, remember, folks, he can be found here every alternate Wednesday, and he also spends a good deal of time here. So if you walk in, you might be able to just do a walk-in reading with him. Now we're going to turn things over to Zenn for White Light. We're just kind of waiting for her to stop playing with the computer so she can tell you about her aura reading. And remember, she's here every, like Jen and Stuart alternate Wednesdays, but Zen spends quite a bit of time here too, so you never know. You could just walk in and meet her for a walk-in reading too. So here you go. Let's tell everybody about what she do.
Thanks, Carrie. I have 21 years experience doing divination. I was born with the gift of seeing auras. So immediately when I walk into somebody's space or even see a picture of somebody, I see the electromagnetic field that is given off by the body, by each chakra. I can tell if there's been past trauma and how we can heal through it. I can tell if there's a sickness or a mental health issue that maybe we could work around. And it's almost surprising to me, even after all these years, that when I see the aura and I talk about it myself and then I flip the cards completely correspond with it. So it's pretty interesting that even the cards will pick up on your aura. So between us, we have over 55 years worth of experience doing divination. So we're a great crew to help you out for any of your metaphysical needs.
So I do have a question for you.
Sure.
When you see the aura, right, does it come in like colors?
Yeah, in colors, and sometimes there'll be spots missing out of the aura. The aura may be extra large or extra small, depending on how the person's feeling or what they're perceiving. You can also see if there's been any bad, energy sent towards somebody from somebody else, so I can counteract that. Or, if you're sending bad energy out, then I can see that as well and help you deal with that. There's only a few colors that don't exist in the aura. Every other color that exists has a different meaning to it. And over the years of being able to see these and talking with people and counseling people, I know which color corresponds with which condition or problem or, quest somebody's on. So,
I'll take one more question.
Yeah.
Does it get overwhelming?
It does get overwhelming, especially with places like Walmart or Sobeys. School is pretty hard for me. I've learned to protect myself, and I've learned to, through grounding and shielding techniques, I can tune it down that it's not so overwhelming. But even people, years ago when I lived in Alberta, people that I've interacted with there, I still have some remnants of their aura that I can still see them.
Oh no, with people asking questions. I'm so not getting my source out to that computer.
Hi, Jen.
Said speak up, please.
The audio is low.
Sorry about that. We're just working with the glitches. That's why you're getting all of these previews. We want, when we start doing the podcast on Thursday, we want to have a really good show for you. So you're
Can
going
you
to
clear negative energy from auras, Jen?
Yes, yeah. So my friend Angel asked if you can clear negative energy from aura, and yes, you can. It's a technique that I've been practicing for a while. It can be done at home too, so I can teach you guys how to do that. We have all the supplies here that are needed to be able to do so. So if you come in and take a look, there's lots of smudging kits and essential oils, crystals. There's even some tree magic and herb magic that I can help you guys with. Everybody has some kind of disturbance in their aura. I rarely see anybody's aura who is totally perfect. So everybody has work that they can do to help it be better.
I have a question, just calling back to something you mentioned. You mentioned that there were some colors that were not involved in aura. Could you talk about that?
I don't know why, but maroon has not been an aura color since the early 1900s or even a little bit before.
Mm-hmm.
So they say that everybody with a maroon aura has been extinct. So I don't know if there was maybe a sickness that was around then.
Or maybe technology cancels it out.
Or maybe technology, maybe it was a certain family or a certain
Mhm.
like tribe that had
A certain bloodline.
yeah.
Kind of like the blue people. There's actually blue people. It's caused from inbreeding. I'm not saying the maroon people are inbred, but it's just one of those traits
yeah.
that are different.
Mm-hmm.
And I do actually, I want to go back to Stewart for a minute if we can.
Okay.
Can anybody of kind of like a Celtic origin feel a connection to the room?
I've noticed that people who are of a Celtic origin have had more of a connection or better association with runes. But at the same time, I know people who have been from every ethnicity under the sun who can use them. It really comes down to, is it something that you can connect with? Because the runes themselves are not necessarily a Celtic thing. They originate in mythology that Odin, the father god, was not the person who created the runes, but the runes were shown to him through his own divination by power that was thought to be past the gods themselves.
But I can see how they got to the Gauls and the Celts because the Vikings, went out trying to conquer the world and
Mhm.
they believed in violence and murder or breeding the other cultures out. So that's how it could get into the
Not necessarily. I will say that the interpretation that a lot of people have of the Celtic and the Norse and Vikings is very whitewashed and very Christian-centric. There is a very big misconception about the whole rape and pillage mindset that people have about the Vikings, and that was in order to bastardize and reduce the influence of the religion. In actuality, a lot of the Nordic traditions and Nordic peoples were very peaceful and very shamanistic in nature, and most of the war and conflict that we do know about in history was caused by an outside influence.
So I think we're going to get ready to wrap things up. I am not talking much about tarot today or prom because you all have that adventure to look forward to on Thursday night. And we really hope you enjoy these podcasts and that it makes it more accessible for you. And don't forget to come into the store. Most days you'll find the three of us here, and we're always happy to do a reading. So thank you for tuning in, and don't forget to check out the store, 274th Street, the Art of Divination. Bye now. You get open.
Have a nice day, everyone.
Have a great day. Thanks for watching.